Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Afternoon Gaming. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're checking out Ironman Stewart's Super Off-Road, literally just known as Off-Road to us kids back in the day when we played it on NES. This is a great NES game. It was also an arcade game back in the day. I mean, it was ported to like every other system, just like arcade games frequently were back then. But I remember playing this most after school at a babysitter's house. It was like my friend's mom who watched us after school. We go over to their house, and along with me, my friend, and my brother, we would play this among many other NES games. I think we also played a lot of Turtles 2, the arcade game, on his NES back in the day. But yes, I played this game a lot. A lot of my memories come from playing this at friends' houses. It was also a game, actually, that I think I played a little bit in arcades. I didn't go to the arcades too much as a kid, but this was one of the few games that, like, I knew. I recognized it when I went into the arcade, and I was good enough that a single quarter would let me play for, like, a good 10 or so minutes. So that was actually quite a long game, a lot of gameplay to get out of an arcade game back in the day on one quarter. So it was a lot of bang for your buck. Even though like the Simpsons arcade game and X-Men were a lot of fun too, those ones you usually only got a couple minutes before you died and then you need a new quarter. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the game, and I will continue rambling and reminiscing as we go. Alright, so the cool thing about this game is it had multiplayer. You could play with 2 players. If you had a multi-tap, you could also play with 4 players, which is so cool. Although I don't think, like I was legit thinking about this the other day, I don't think I have once seen an actual multi-tap in my day. I don't think I knew anyone who owned one. I definitely never played a 4-player Nintendo game. I mean, maybe I did once, but only once. So we're going to go ahead and hop into a single-player game here. We're going to get to name our character. Now, I remember the thing I loved about this game was, you know, like the customization. You got to like upgrade your car when you earned money, and you had your own separate, you know, trophy girl. You know, there's a girl in every colored bikini for the 4 players here. You get to pick your country. I don't know, like, we're going to go with Canada, obviously. It felt very much like it was just fun to like customize your character and stuff. And the real fun of this game is the strategy behind selecting your upgrades and what to actually upgrade. Okay, which car am I? I am not accelerating. I think I'm the pink car. That is very far behind. Okay, hold on here. Okay, I definitely am the pink car. And okay, so A is to accelerate, B is for nitros. Man, my car sucks. It is so slow. So I guess you have to win the early rounds with nitros, because you're not going to win on speed. Speed is not going to help you. Now, the interesting thing about this game is that... oh, money bags, yes. The interesting thing is that the silver car actually is Iron Man himself racing along with you. And as you go through different rounds, his car becomes insanely upgraded to the point where he basically just starts to win, and there's nothing you can do to stop him. But in these early rounds, you kind of have a shot. Oh shit, I thought that was the last round. One of the keys to this game is picking up the money bags and nitros that just appear on the map. So I'm going to see if I can grab this nitro. Yes, so that gives me 3 more nitros. And cutting these corners tight is also another secret. The Iron Man, by the way, in the gray car looks like he's riding in a DeLorean, which is totally badass. So, yeah, you can see Ivan is number 2. Whoa, Ivan is 3 and 4. Okay, all the 4 characters are Ivan. Now, I think in the arcades it was different. I think in the arcades the silver car was Ivan, but then there was like the red car was like Madman, I think something. Blue was Hurricane something. Yellow was a Jammin' Dude. They were all named after developers. But anyway, let's focus on what we got to upgrade here. Okay, I'm thinking top speed would be good. I was gonna get acceleration, but I didn't pay attention to how much money I had. I just bought the top speed, so I guess we're gonna go with tires or shocks. Let's go with shocks. And we're kind of maxed out. You can always buy more nitros, but I think we're okay with that. All right. So we're going to see how far we can get here today. I have no idea. I haven't played this game in years, even though it is like a fond game that I remember. Okay, we're going to nitro right off the bat. Oh no, we're kind of stuck. The key to this game is like separating yourself from the pack and then sort of scooping up. Oh no! All the bonuses. Oh, we just totally messed up. Oh shoot, and I used a nitro into another car. That was a big mistake. Okay, I said the secret to this game is separating yourself from the pack. Meanwhile, I am dead in the center of the pack here. And now we're dead last. Okay, this is race 2. I gotta pull it together. We cannot, oh god, look how bouncy the track is here. Get that money bags. So the thing is, even if you lose, if you pick up enough money bags, you can sometimes get enough money to stay somewhat competitive, but you don't want to come in dead last. I cannot get around this yellow car. There we go. Let's see if I can boost past some of these guys here. Damn it, he took the money bags. I need that money, purple car. I need that money. Oh god, and the yellow guy will not get off my butt. This is horrible. I'm trying to like cut these corners as tight as I can, but it only works so well. I think my car has really crappy shocks. Okay, I think we came in second there. We did, and that's actually not too bad. I got a decent amount of prize money. It's not enough to remain super competitive, but I like how it's race 2 and we're already in trouble. We're like, oh god, how are we gonna do this? It's like, it's race 2, we're in so much trouble. Okay, let's accelerate a bit more. And let's get some more shocks, because I feel like when we hit the bumps is where we often like just sort of lose momentum. So hopefully the shocks are gonna help us out here. It's funny to me that this game is named like Ivan Ironman Stewart Super Off-Road. When I actually went to look up this game to get ready to play it today, I looked up off-road on the NES and nothing came up, and I had to like search for like Super Off-Road, and I was like, Super Off-Road? Isn't that the Super Nintendo version? But no, it's this original NES game is called Ivan Ironman Super Off-Road. If you look at the NES cart, it's like everything except off-road is written in like tiny legalese print. So it's like the game was, like we all called it off-road as a kid. But the funny thing is for this game is like they licensed, you know, Ivan Ironman, whoever the hell he was. I mean, like I have no idea who he was. Maybe that just shows how out of touch. Oh, we were rocking it. Look at this. Man, just get a few shocks on your car and break away from the pack, and you rule. But yes, so I have no idea who Ivan Ironman was. They licensed him for this game, but in some of the ports, because this game was ported to all different kinds of systems. It was ported to obviously the Super Nintendo, but then like Sega Genesis systems and Sega Master System. I think they even announced an Atari Jaguar port at one point, but you know the Jaguar went under before that ever happened. But in many of the ports, Ivan Ironman is not listed on the box, and it's because they like couldn't license him. But like honestly, who bought this game because of Ivan Ironman Stewart? Like everyone I knew who owned this game as a kid owned it because it was a Nintendo racing game and it looked cool. Like no one was like, oh my god, Ivan Ironman. You know, like I could see the case for like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out because it was Mike Tyson, but I don't like, am I crazy? But I don't think many of us knew who Ivan Ironman was. To this day, I have no idea who the guy was. Maybe he was a great racer. I don't know. I never met him. Let's actually buy some... Now we're going to go with more shocks. I was going to buy tires, but I just don't feel like I need the tires right now. And we should start getting some T speed here. That's top speed. So it kind of it was interesting that they actually bothered to like, you know, license this guy's image. Oh my god, the first place guy is just taking... Look at him! He's taking off like a madman. Okay, we gotta... Oh shoot, we gotta break away from the pack here and catch up to him. Because we cannot let this stand. The thing is, if he gets too far ahead, he's just gonna start taking all the nitros and everything. We gotta get money. I think if you don't come in last place, then you technically are still in it. So maybe we can carve out a nice living for ourselves coming in repeatedly second. Because the third and fourth place guys look like they suck. My god, Ivan Ironman is almost lapping those other two jokers. So even though the game says that it's Ivan in all three cars, like there's no way, man. He's totally in the DeLorean there. That thing is braking all the rules of physics and speed. We didn't even get around to getting the other nitros. Man, he was like, I'm tired of this little punk beating me. I'm going to whoop his ass. And he totally just demolished us. So we need to be able to accelerate faster to keep up with Ivan. But you know what we need? 140,000 perfectly spends as top speed and tires. So we're going for that. I don't know what tires do. So shocks, I guess, makes it so that you don't slow down as much when you hit bumpy parts of the road. Tires, I guess, make it so that you can turn more easily. And then top speed and acceleration are exactly what they sound like. So, yeah, I mean, I guess tires make it so you can turn more easily, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Anyway, I like how Ivan Ironman just totally schooled us on the last track, and now he's just sucking. He was up late last night, celebrating, drinking champagne, partying with the trophy girls. And he's like totally hungover right now. He like can't even drive. He's like, oh my god, somebody kill me. This is a dangerous track because if you hit these guys, if you T-bone them, when you're trying to go, you know, north-south and they're going west-east, you can totally screw yourself. Like right now, this is danger. Okay, that actually worked out to our advantage. I'm going for all the money bags. Oh geez, Ivan's catching up. Let's boost through this. I'm trying to get all the money bags to like further my fortunes, because I can't guarantee I'm going to be coming in first all time. I got $250,000, 250,000 bucks. Oh, Canada, indeed. Where's my Canadian trophy girl? Come to my side. Your king demands it. It's like reverted into like a Game of Thrones warlord. All right, 250,000. Let's think about this strategically. What are we lacking right now? I feel like shocks are good, but these things are also good. So if I spent 180, I think I would have enough for this, and shocks. Let's do it. This, and shocks. That's pretty good, actually. We're not putting any money into tires because I have not been... I haven't felt like my turns are not tight enough, so maybe this is going to come back and bite me. But tires are pretty cheap. We can always come back and buy tires later. Oh, shoot! Oh, I'm stuck on the wall! Okay. All right, the enemies just got a huge advantage on me. Maybe that's a sign that we actually do need those tires, because I'm sliding all over the road. Okay, I can't... Oh my god! Jeez. Okay, I just need to stop messing up. I like how the purple guy is really screwing over Ivan there. He's kind of like blocking him. Oh my god, I keep doing this! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, we need to get that money bag. We gotta use our nitro strategically here, and get the money. Sweet. First you get the car, then you get the shocks, then you get the women and the money. Oh shoot, again! Again! Oh my god, this is bad. Oh god. Nitro! Oh, it wasn't even the last lap. Alright, we also need to start buying some nitros. Although we have like 13 of them. Oh god. This is so close, it's crazy. Okay, there we go. You know what, I was just racing like an idiot. Oh god, man. I was my own worst enemy there. You know that one lap, that one race that we played where Ivan just totally schooled us? We lost definitively. If we had lost in that round, that would have been all our fault because I'm stupid. I like forgot how to race for a second. All right, maybe that's a lesson that we need some tires. So we have 220,000. Okay, I could do this, one tire. And then I could do one of these. I think that's good. These are the expensive ones that are hard to buy. So our car is getting pretty fast. You know what? Probably because our car is getting so fast that actually we do need the tires. We're going to start slipping all over the place. So here we go. Start off to a good... Oh god, not a repeat of the last one. Okay, there we go. As long as we can snatch up all these like nitros and money bags, we'll be good. Oh god. Jeez. Okay, I need that money bag. The money bag is mine! No, Ivan, go away! Oh shoot, I missed it. Okay. Well, so the nitros and the money bags become worth more and more as each one appears on the map. So the first money bag's only worth 10 grand, the second one 20 grand, the third one 30 grand. So like this one is worth 2 of the ones that Ivan got. So I'm fine if he got the first one. If he gets the first one and we get the later power-ups for each thing, I'm okay with that. See, there we just got 2 nitros. Oh, and I totally want this. 30,000, I will take it. Yes, and we win! Man, the races are getting closer. All right, time to invest in tires. I'm tired of not being able to steer. It does not look like we're in any danger of, you know, not having enough speed. It's mostly steering. So let's have a really tight car here. How do I want to do this? One more, I think. Or I could go, so I can do this. I can get tires and acceleration, or I can go all in on shocks. What do you guys think? It's kind of a tough call. Let's do it this way. Why not? I don't even know what's best. I'm burning my money every time. Imagine that racers actually had to do this. You know, it's like, hey man, you just won like $250,000 in this race. What are you gonna do? And he's like, upgrade my car, every penny of my earnings. You know, the guy's pulling in like millions of dollars a year, and all he's doing is personally upgrading his car. That would be a sucky job. Oh my god. Okay, Ivan Ironman has decided to just win. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna win this one. Although we are actually catching up to him. Suddenly he gets random bursts of speed that just kind of come out of nowhere, it seems. Okay, we definitely don't want the purple guy. Oh man, we're so close. Shoot. I was gonna say, we definitely don't want the purple guy in front of us when oh my god, when Ivan wins. Because then we will be in third. No! No, purple guy! Damn it, the tires! They made me turn too tightly! Oh, do I lose? Do I lose? Oh, I'm still in it. Holy shit. Alright. Acceleration, I guess. Alright, we're all up on acceleration. We can't lose another race. That was close, guys. How many nitros do we have? I don't even know. We should pay attention to that. Because it's going to start to hit the point where the only thing that matters is sinking all your money into nitros. Oh, god damn it. I keep getting stuck on the walls. You know, the NES is... this is like an impressive game for the NES, but the NES does not represent sort of isometric 3D sprites that well. God damn it. I keep getting caught on corners. Like, I'm my own worst enemy. If I didn't do that, I would definitely be miles ahead of Ivan on this one. There we go. I was kind of hoping the purple car would knock Ivan. Shit. I'm cutting these corners way too tight. Gotta loosen up, man. I gotta loosen up. There we go. Alright, this is the last lap. Fuck. Fuck! Go! Go! Last lap. Okay, we got this. Ooh. Alright, we went from third to first. We're earning our keep. 160,000. Oh, Canada's playing. Everything's good. Everything's good. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, we can do top speed and shocks. It's efficient use of our money. All right, we're almost maxed out our car. I remember as a kid, I don't think I ever did this well. Like, and it's funny, I'm only on like race, like what, 7 or 8? I'm guessing as a kid, like I would just die after 4 races or something. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Oh, race 10, actually. That's fairly far. I don't know how many races this game has, but I guess we're going to find out. I mean, we're not actually going to find out because eventually I'm just going to lose. But we're going to see fairly far into the game. Shit. It's funny, as my car has gotten better at turning, I've gotten worse at driving. So what does that say? What does that say? Also, I only have 7 nitros left. But hopefully I shouldn't need to use any on this round. So we do actually have to start investing in nitros because in the later rounds, Ivan Ironman just nitros his way around the whole track, and if you are not nitroing too, you lose. You know, so we definitely, we're like almost lapping the yellow guy, and I like haven't nitroed at all. That is a good sign. That is a sign of a fast car with lots of shocks. I'm not getting any power-ups though. These guys are getting all the nitros and the money bags and everything. Like 1 money bag would be appreciated. Oh, it's way over there. Yeah, forget it. We're not getting it. Man, we're almost lapping Ivan. If I used a nitro, I probably could have right there. What's the point? I'm like driving into the wall and I still won. It doesn't even matter. My car's so good. I just pass out in front of the wheel with my foot on the accelerator and I wake up and I've won. Alright, we're going for top speed, and we're going to dump some money into nitros, because we're kind of at that point. We only have 1 upgrade left. It's all nitros from here on out, after, you know. We just got to win 60,000 bucks. But then we win, man. And we win. Then finally, after 10 years of racing, our race car driver here won't have to spend every penny he earns on upgrading his car. He can actually afford to buy a house. He can finally fulfill all those promises he made his wife about the kind of life that he would give her. Give a private education for his kids and all that stuff. It's going to be a great time. I feel like I'm not even racing particularly well. I mean, Ivan's totally going to win this one. Once in a while, the computer's just like, we're winning this one. This one is ours. Screw you. I've won. But I feel like I'm not necessarily even racing that much better at this point. It's just that my car is so fast that it kind of doesn't matter. Like, I can just, like we clearly lost that one, but whatever. We got our 110,000, meaning we can finish our upgrades. Boom! And then dump all our money in nitros. Now, I don't know what happens at this point. Do the upgrades ever reset? I'm not too sure. There was another NES game that this game totally reminds me of called RC Pro-Am, which you guys may know. I don't know. Do you guys remember RC Pro-Am? It's basically like this, only it's not all one screen racing. It scrolls around. Similar premise, though. There's like 4 cars racing. Has a bit of Mario Kart in it, in that your cars could get weapons and stuff and destroy one another. And there were like hazards on the road, like oil slicks and stuff like that. So it's a little different from this, but the premise was the same where instead of buying upgrades, you would pick them up on the track, and you could upgrade, acceleration, top speed, handling of your car, all sorts of stuff. And that was actually another game that I quite liked. But the thing with that game is once your car got upgraded to a certain point, I got stuck there, I still won. Once your car got upgraded to a certain point, the cars switched. So you started with trucks, then you went to like cars, and then you went to like Formula 1 cars, and every time the cars reset, all the upgrades reset. So I don't know if it's the same here or not. Oh, it doesn't seem to be. Alright, well, throwing that all into nitros, and off we go. Our car's gonna have so much nitro, it's gonna run on nitro. Forget about gasoline. We're now a nitro-only car. Is that a good thing? I don't even know cars, so I'm like, what is it? What is a nitro, anyway? It's like gas you put in the engine that makes it go faster. Ooh, slowing down there, it netted me $10,000, so that was actually a good thing. Ooh, I just got 30,000, and I used a nitro just because I could. Just because I could. I remember playing this game 2 players back in the day, and if you were totally losing, sometimes you drive reverse on the track, and you just try and pick up as many of these like nitros and money bags as you could. And like I could have turned reverse there to get that money bag. Maybe I should have actually, because I was so far ahead I could have got it and looped around and I would have been fine. But I mean, $40,000 to me at this point doesn't matter. $40,000 is 4 nitros. Who cares? Second place. I like how Ivan didn't win anything. He came in first and he gets 0. Ivan is like a racing slave. He's a robot, man. He sold his soul to the racing devil to win races. Now the devil gets all the money. And the devil is called corporate America. Ooh, here's a new track. So they're mixing up the tracks, giving us variety. Okay, so we've reached a point in the game where there's almost no point in even racing against Ivan because he's just always going to win. But we can race against the other racers and ourselves. We can, do this as a personal challenge just to see how far we can get. I don't know when the game ends. I don't know if eventually it's like, yo, you either beat Ivan or you quit the game. Like, how many second places in a row are we allowed to have? I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. Because I have 50 nitros. Holy shit. I have 50 nitros. I have a fully maxed out car. I have the will of a warrior. And nothing's gonna stop me, man. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm just gonna race and race. Like it's Saturday afternoon and I'm a kid playing Nintendo. That's how it should be. Oh, the final Tournament of Champions. No continues. Did I ever get here as a kid? I don't remember. I have no idea. As I said, I only ever played this at friends' houses. I never actually owned this game. I owned RC Pro-Am. Yeah, funny story about RC Pro-Am, by the way. I had no idea that... oh god, these guys just got really aggressive, by the way. Funny story about RC Pro-Am. I had no idea that they were RC cars. Like, it didn't really clue in. The title is like, it's right there in the title. It's not a secret. But it just never really occurred to me that these weren't full-sized cars. So it's like RC Pro-Am. Hey, look, they're racing trucks, and now they're racing, like, cars and stuff. That's cool. But I never kind of thought they were remote-controlled cars, and it was kids probably off-screen somewhere that were racing their toys. But that's totally what the game is. But anyway, yeah, we own that one. I never owned this one. And, yeah, I used to play this one at babysitters' houses after school. And at friends' houses and stuff, if they had it. But were there games like that for you guys? I feel like that was quite a big thing back then. I mean, maybe it's still a thing. I feel like nowadays all kids have every game, so it doesn't matter. But, like, were there games you guys grew up on that, like, you loved and you played every chance you could, but you actually just didn't own it? You'd only play it at, like, a friend's house or, like, a cousin's house or something like that? Again, for me, RC Pro-Am was one of them. Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, was one for a while until eventually we got a copy of it for, like, Christmas or birthday or something like that. I don't even know. Okay, you know what? I think there's no more point in buying nitros because I'm like almost maxed out. So here's what we're going to start doing is accumulate personal wealth. I'm going to stop sinking every dollar I have back into the car, and we're just going to see how much money we can accumulate for my guy here. My guy is, his racing name is Raw Dog Jake the Snake. And he, oh my god, the purple guy's even beating me. Okay, we actually gotta, like, get the lead out here. Start using our nitros to full effect. Jeez. So, this is actually a little scary. Because if I don't pull it together here, I might actually lose. Oh god. Oh my god. Even the yellow guy is catching up to me. The first race, I was dominating. How come we're, like, almost losing this one? I have 83 nitros, by the way. So I think you only have to use continues if you straight up lose. So this is like it. This is like the master class. If the yellow guy beats us, we lose. We have 83 nitros. We're gonna focus on personal wealth for right now. I don't care how much money I win each round. I just obviously want to come in not last. And a good strategy in this game is to kind of keep guys behind you, because if they try and nitro into you, they just come to a dead stop. So keeping the AI, the computer AI, behind you, keeping them in clumps is like a big strategy. See, and now that Ironman has kind of gotten away from the purple guy, now he might actually pass me. If I can kind of stay in front of him. Easier said than done, right? Oh, you bastard, I wanted those two nitros. Those two nitros. Can we pass him here? No, he's totally gonna get that money too. Oh well, it's just for personal wealth at this point. Bragging rights. As long as we sort of... I almost could have snaked that corner. Jake the Madman Snake almost snaked the corner to beat Ivan there. It's okay. Second place, I'm okay with. I just want to see the end. I've never seen the end of this game, I don't think, in all my years. Jake the Snake, by the way, was totally a wrestler back in the day for, like, you know, WWF. Oh my god, everyone is going to nitro on this one. Alright. We got to get in the nitro game, guys. It's not enough. It's not enough to have a fast car anymore. These guys are playing for realsies. As long as I'm like competing, shoot, I wanted those nitros. As long as I'm kind of competing with the purple guy and the yellow guy's a mile away, I'm not going to burn excess nitros. Because again, money doesn't matter right now. It's all about staying alive. I'm playing for survival. If Jake the Madman Snake loses this series of championship races, they're gonna, like, gut his family. Oh god. Thank you for ending the race, Iron Man. I started to screw up there. I am playing for the pride of Canada, though, so that is a thing. So I guess I kind of want to place a little bit, you know, for good old Canuck pride. But alright, 200. I have $500,000 to retire on, but it's not enough. I'm going back for more, just like Walter White. It was never enough. He always needed more. Oh, look at Iron Man. His car was like shimmying from the starting line. Oh god, okay. So we are in it now, folks. Oh my god, and for the first time in a while, we are last. Okay, we're just gonna be nitroing our way to third place, it seems. But if I could get second place, it would be like a big relief. If I could just pass the purple guy. The yellow guy seems to be a mile behind, so maybe I kill it with the nitros for a while. Oh, jeez. I almost screwed up the first place guy. Okay, maybe I do like 1 or 2 more nitros just to like close the gap. There we go. We still have 71 nitros. That's a ton of nitro. There we go. Thank you, Iron Man. Again, I'm you know what? It turns out the other racers have decided they want to be first and second now, and I'm happy sliding into third place. You know, I'm a Canadian. I'm not going to cause any fuss. Oh my god, we beat the game! We made it to the Ironman Club! Jay is there! He's 6th! He's 6th! Canadians don't cause a fuss, man. We're happy to be in the game. We don't need to be first. Third is fine. Oh, that's it! That's it! We just beat Off-Road. I didn't know this game had an end! I didn't know this game had an end. I have to say, I'm a tad disappointed. I thought there'd be a little more to this game, but I also am incredibly happy because I didn't know there was an end or that I could beat this game. I didn't think I had the skills. We did it, guys! We did it! Ironman Speed Shop. So Ironman here. One of the games I definitely remember growing up with as a kid. What are the NES games that you guys grew up with, that you loved, that you played at? Oh my god, look at all the money. They have like billions of dollars. Why did they not fully upgrade their cars? It's so stupid. But what are the NES games you guys grew up with that you didn't actually own? Also, here's one more question for you, just since the game ended so abruptly, you know, before we call it a day. Here's one other thing I was thinking of. You know, this game was in the arcades, yes. And I do remember it from the arcades, and for some people, probably the arcade version is the most iconic. For me, the most iconic version is the Nintendo version here. This is the one I grew up playing. I know there's a Super Nintendo port. I think it's actually, by the way, littered with, like, Toyota ads, which is kind of weird. Like, forget about the Iron Man, licensing, but now you got, like, in-game Toyota advertisements. But honestly, this will always be the definitive port for me. I can't even picture the Sega Genesis or Master System versions of this game. I don't think I've even seen these Sega ports. But are there games like that for you that you know exist on many systems, but there's a single system that you personally would say is your definitive port? You know, I'm not saying the NES version of this game, by the way, is the definitive port. I'm just saying for me, like the way I grew up and what I played, this is the version of Off-Road that I would always want to play. Arcade is a close second, but then all the other versions, you know, I'd have to see them. I can't even really picture them, but yeah, anyway. Anyway, guys, I hope you had fun going down this rabbit hole of nostalgia with me today, playing some Off-Road. I hope this brought back some memories for you. If it did, don't forget to leave a like and especially leave a comment. Those are more interesting than likes. Say something about the game and today's video or just some memories you have. Share with us. Let's all go down this nostalgic rabbit hole together. And that's it for me. So until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves. And from Gaming Jay and Ivan Ironman Stewart, peace.